Hey, I just gathered Sara, our investment counselor and our local market specialist, who's going to be conducting the property tour the day before Profits in Paradise begins in Orlando. Welcome to both of you. It's great to have you, and I just want to talk a little bit about this tour. What type of product are our clients going to see on the property tour?
Our specialty is new construction, as you know, Jason, and we have a combination of single-family homes and quads.
So that means fourplexes, right?
Fourplexes, yes, sir.
Okay, good. And so what are the price ranges? And these are brand new construction. Everything's brand new, right?
Brand new construction. The price ranges for our four-bedroom models are around $170, and then for our quads, they go up to about $419.
Fantastic. And tell us about the rental income on those.
Yeah, the rental income is yielding pretty well. Again, we aim for about a 7% return on investment on the single-family homes. Quads, we're aiming for 10 to 12% cash on cash return.
Good stuff. Tell us about, are the fourplexes, the quads, are those all the same unit, the same configuration, or do they vary in size and bedroom and bath count?
It's a very similar configuration because we've just found what works in the first round of building that we did. Mm-hmm. So we're trying to go off the models that have the most desirability and fastest rent time. Mm-hmm. And as you know, we were pretty happy with the first round of new construction that came out. That was with an average of $25,000 above appraised value, and then also the rents were coming in $75 higher per unit.
It's always nice when the rents come in higher than expected. You know, I just got to say, dear listeners, we do occasionally hear from you, but not enough when things work out better than expected. we want more of those calls and emails. We definitely hear from you when things don't work out as expected, for sure, but we'll help you through it no matter what. Good stuff. Hey, Sara, so I know you've put some clients into these properties over the years and definitely working with this team. We're very happy to be working with this team, and we've worked with you in Jacksonville, St. Augustine, now Atlanta, and here in Ocala, too. Just give us a little insight into that.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Jason. I mean, I just love new construction. We're really dealing with a less hassle factor, very low maintenance, if any, great tenant quality. It's really a win-win-win with the new construction. Also, property management has just been seamless in this market. We've had little to no complaints on the management side. Properties are leasing quickly. So yeah, I'm really excited to be touring with our clients on the Friday before Profits in Paradise. I'm bringing my 13-year-old son. This will be his first conference. So we're really excited. We're going to wrap in a little bit of Disney World and all that fun stuff on the following Monday. But yeah, this will be Jordan's first property tour. So we're really excited.
Fantastic. Well, it's always good to get these kids started early. I started when I was 16 years old, so Jordan has got me beat by 3 years.
Jordan's been, helping me with some of my self-management here locally on a property I have. He actually helped me do the turnover and the cleanup and stayed with me for several hours while we showed the property and rented it out. So yeah, he's well on his way to becoming an investor.
That's good to hear. Are you getting your kids into the business yet, or is it a little too early for them?
They've been working in it for a few years, helping with not only the normal rentals, but the vacation rentals. And my whole family is actually going to be joining us at Profits in Paradise. So I'm sure there will be some sightings of my older boys for sure.
Fantastic. Well, listeners, this is a lot better than an overpriced liberal arts degree from a diploma mill under the guise of being a college, right? So this is the real world stuff that'll actually make your kids successful. So, all our events are pretty much family friendly, and we've seen a lot of people bring their kids over the years. I think the youngest kid we ever had at any of our events was 8, if I recall correctly. And it's just great to expose them to this stuff and get them around this stuff. It's the most historically proven asset class in the entire world, and it will be when they are adults too. This just never changes. It really never changes with real estate. So good Good stuff. Do you want to say anything more about your management team or the product we'll be seeing or about the tour? You're going to have I guess you're going to have a catered lunch at one of the properties, it sounds like, that you're showing people?
Yeah, to make time, because I know we got a big weekend, we're going to get out to the Ocala area, tour properties in their different phases. And then in one of the finished properties, we're going to cater a lunch. And I'm going to have my whole team there, actually. My building partner, our head sales girl, the head of our construction department. So we're going to bring the whole team out to be there to have kind of a roundtable discussion. So that way they get to see it in action. And that will include the head of our property management company as well, so that they get to see how does all this actually come together. Because it's not just me, it's the whole team.
If people cannot attend the Friday tour, which is optional, and by the way, listeners, as I mentioned the other day, you can attend just the property tour on Friday, October 25th, meeting in Orlando, and you'll be shuttled back and forth. Or you can attend the entire weekend, all 3 days, the property tour on Friday, and then the 2-day conference on Saturday and Sunday. And hey, make it a holiday and get to Disney World or Epcot Center as well. Will your team members be there over the weekend as well?
Myself and my head sales girl will definitely be there for the entire weekend. To meet the rest of my building team and the head of our property management company will only be on the Ocala tour.
Excellent. Good stuff. So if you want to meet all of the players, definitely join us for the property tour. And we kind of designed that timing-wise so that if you're not far from Orlando, or if you want to take a red eye from the West Coast or anything like that, this starts later in the morning. It's ideal if you can be ready at about 10:30, but we'll depart at 11 for the property tour. So you have time, you can literally fly in the morning and still catch the property tour, and then, check into your hotel when you come back and enjoy the conference over the weekend. So I think that'll be a very good plan for people. Sara, anything else you want people to know about the weekend, about the property tour, whatever?
I just think this is a great way to kickstart your real estate career if you're new. And if you're not new and you've been with us for many years, it's great networking. You really do learn from other investors. You're in a room full of people that are doing the same thing that you're doing, and they have the same goals. Everybody's working towards the same thing. And so we can share different experiences, best practices, and it's just a great conference. So I hope that a lot of our clients can make it out and meet some new people, learn some new things. Jason, I've been doing your events for, 12 plus years with you, and I definitely learn something new each time.
Yeah, you have sat through for the last dozen years, literally for the last 12 years, you have sat through quite a few of our events, almost all of them, not quite all of them, but almost all of them, Sara. So congratulations.
You know what? I really leave each event almost feeling like a lazy investor, like, man, I got to get going and do some more things because you can get complacent in this. You get some properties, you get a nice portfolio, you're enjoying the cash flow, you're enjoying the appreciation, your properties are rented out, everything's smooth. And then you go to a conference and you're like, man, I need to amp up my portfolio a little bit and add to it. So yeah. I'm hoping maybe to pick up a property, maybe Jordan can pick out a property in Ocala. I just love new construction. We got to see if all the stars align with the financing and everything. But yeah, I'm really excited. I just love to network with our clients, and we learn from each other.
Good stuff. Anything more on the properties or the market area or your team or anything else you want to share as we wrap it up?
No, we've loved working with you for years now, and it was a big adjustment, as Sara said to me. I was always a rehabber, and I still believe in rehab properties, but for functionality and predictability and sustainability and ease, new construction has just been a really big aha for us over the last few years. And Ocala, which I'm excited to tour with you guys because we haven't toured Ocala yet together, has kind of been the surprise market where we knew it was going to be good, but it's actually had even better fundamentals and stats over the last 2 years than we expected, which has been really great.
That's good. And yes, before the Great Recession and into the Great Recession, so from 2004 to about really 2009, we were 100% brand new construction properties selling through the network. And then it changed because there was just such a shortage of supply coming out of the Great Recession. It's really nice to be getting more new construction properties. Our investors love it. There's little to no maintenance the first several years, and it's just a much easier, nicer experience. You get those higher quality tenants most of the time because they gravitate toward the more premium new construction properties. It's all good like that. All right, well, looking forward to seeing you both. And one more question, though. Over the weekend, I know you won't be touring it, but over the weekend, will you be talking about St. Augustine and the short-term rental properties there for Airbnb and those higher revenues, and then Jacksonville as well over the weekend?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'll be giving a talk on our overall market plan and looking ahead to the next 6 months. So we'll be talking about Ocala, St. Augustine short-term rental market, and our main core Jacksonville market, where we're also doing the new construction model.
And we shouldn't forget Atlanta. We've been pretty busy with your team in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, Southwest Atlanta is very exciting. We have quite a talk planned to look at overall fundamentals for new construction in our growing areas and what we're seeing and what we're going to be doing together over the next 6 to 12 months.
Excellent. Well, we're really looking forward to it, and we will look forward to seeing you both and hopefully a lot of you listening at Profits in Paradise coming up October 25th, 6th, and 7th. Go to jasonhartmanlive.com. Again, that's jasonhartmanlive.com, and we'll look forward to seeing you there. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much for listening. Please be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any episodes. Be sure to check out the show's specific website and our general website, hartmanmedia.com, for appropriate disclaimers and terms of service. Remember that guest opinions are their own, and if you require specific legal or tax advice or advice in any other specialized area, please consult an appropriate professional. And we also very much appreciate you reviewing the show. Please go to iTunes or Stitcher Radio or whatever platform you're using and write a review for the show. We would very much appreciate that. And be sure to make it official and subscribe so you do not miss any episodes. We look forward to seeing you on the next episode.